Hey guys, ET Sun here from Sunbros, and today I'm being joined by Greg Lee Gaming, and we're here to tell you guys about talents. This is another part in our beginner's guide to Striker Kings. What's going on, Greg?
Hello.
Hello, mate. Monkey slapping the talents. You ready?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to go through them one by one, kind of tell you maybe a couple heroes or types of heroes that would benefit from this. Starting off with the first one, which is Sprint. Sprint is a 100-second cooldown. Gives you increased movement speed by 30% for 10 seconds. I don't like taking Sprint on too many heroes. What kind of heroes do you like taking it on, Greg?
No one. It's trash.
I'm not a big fan of Sprint.
When I see people with Sprint, it's usually that they're low level or something. It's not unlocked yet.
Yeah, I think there's just better overall talents than Sprint. I mean, if you're looking to play somebody with really crazy mobility, I guess Sprint might be the right thing for you. But normally, heroes with the need for mobility usually have mobility built into their kits. So, Sprint usually isn't necessary. So, next on the list, we have Execute. 90-second cooldown, instantly attacks a nearby enemy hero and deals equal to 16% of the HP it has lost as true damage. So, the lower health they have, the more damage it does. True damage is always nothing to joke about. So, who do you take Execute on, Gregory?
If you're gonna take it on, you can take it on mostly assassins and finish them off, especially on Butterfly. Get you going.
Butterfly, yeah, pretty good on Butterfly.
But then again, you're probably gonna want to take the next spell, the
Punish.
ramp up.
Yes. So Execute is again not a very popular ability. I mean, talking about marksman, you're probably gonna go Roar. Assassins are probably gonna go Punish. Tanks, warriors, probably gonna go heal, maybe even some of the supports, or daze. I like taking daze on tanks, which is the stun.
Yeah, the amount of CC they've got already, and you can use it while using abilities. So if you're playing the Toro dude and you use your Huckle, you can then combo daze into it, or along with your ult to make sure you last hit.
Well, we'll make our way down to those. Next is Punish. Punish is a 30-second cooldown. It deals 800 true damage to nearby minions and monsters and stuns them for 1 second. So Punish can only be done to minions and monsters unless you have an item that allows you to do it to a person, like a jungle item. But it's good for, if you're gonna jungle, you gotta take Punish because you can't take the jungle items without it. But it's good for securing objectives like the dragon or the gorilla or stuff like that. So Punish is good, also securing buffs, blue, red, all that kind of stuff. So Punish is actually a pretty common talent to be taking. Next we have Roar. Roar is a 60-second cooldown. It increases attack speed by 60% and attack damage by 10% for 5 seconds. That is always my recommended talent for ADCs or marksmen. I mean, 60% attack speed is one thing, but 10% attack damage is pretty good. What do you think?
It's pretty good. It's also really good for split pushers. But then again, you might be you might need like Flickr or Purify on a ADC.
Yeah, it depends on who you're playing and how you're going to be playing them.
Yeah, the 60% attack speed is really nice early game, and obviously the 10% AD is nice late game. Yeah. But it's like a trade-off. Like the 10% is useless early game, and 60% is really crap late game when you got near full stack of it anyway. But it's really good on people split pushes. You build a lot of damage. I
like it for that reason. Early, it makes me much stronger early game, and then the extra 10% damage late game, especially on a hero like Violet or something like that. It's pretty nice to have. Next we go Heal. Heal has a 120-second cooldown. You and nearby teammates instantly recover 15% HP and gain 15% movement speed for 2 seconds. I like some of the extra stuff, like the extra movement speed for Heal is pretty nice, and it does heal everyone 50% health, which is pretty legit. What kind of heroes you take a heal on?
I don't know,
Supports.
Like
some tanks. Some
tanks,
maybe some warriors, some up and close and personal heroes you play that might not have as much tankiness to them.
I don't know, maybe. I wouldn't take it on many people, to be honest. You can take it in some of the other side modes, it's very good.
It's better than some though. Like,
yeah, I'm like 3v3 and stuff like that, because it's better in a situation where you might want to use it rather than go back.
Next is Disrupt, and that is going to have a 60-second cooldown. It's going to silence a structure for 5 seconds. That's actually, it's fine if you're playing a 5-man. I would probably recommend for one of your teammates to have it. for the ability to dive. If you're being sieged late game, the ability to silence the turret and dive it and kill everyone on the enemy team is pretty nice option to have in a 5-man group, I think. Who you're gonna pick to have that job is up to you, but I definitely think that it's worth having on somebody in a 5-man group. And then if you're playing solo, probably don't recommend it too much.
It's not the best on solo because people just don't tend to dive. But even if you're a 2-man plus, like that's what you need.
Yeah. Next we have Daze, 90-second cooldown, stuns nearby enemies for 0.5 seconds, and then reduces their movement speed for 1 second. It's pretty legit, actually. It's just kind of a small fight turner. If you're losing a fight 1v1, or you're losing a team fight, or you're just trying to finalize and put the nail in the coffin per se, Daze is a good ability, a good talent for that. I like to take it on Tara. I like taking it on most of my tanks. I think it's a great one for tanks to have. Helps them even have more crowd control. What about you?
Like I said, I'm pretty sure you can use Daze while using other abilities. So you'll use something with a charge up, or something that's going to a few seconds, like Toro's ult. The first 2 hits don't stun, but you can use your ult, and on the first hits use Daze. Yeah. Guarantees the third hit as well. Yep. That's why I use it anyway.
Pretty legit. That is one of the better talents in the game in our opinion. Next we have Purify, 120-second cooldown, reduces or removes all debuffs and control effects on yourself, and you gain immunity to them for 1.5 seconds. Purify is a pretty legit ability, talent rather. I think that is probably good to take on almost really any squishy hero, mages, assassins, marksmen, anyone who's squishy, who you feel like you would rather not die on. Purify is a pretty good option for you. Next we have Endure, which is 120-second cooldown. Immobilizes your hero to become invulnerable for 1.5 seconds. I've never used Endure. I get the allure to an extent, but I think it's not a very good talent myself.
It'd be better on some kind of mage item, maybe made like an hourglass called Zonya's.
That'd be nice. If it was that would be interesting, but overall I think Endure is probably one of the worst talents that there is. I don't think it's super useful. And lastly, we are running Flickr. Flickr is good for pretty much anyone who needs it. So like some people, I imagine using Flickr on is like maybe Crixie or Pura, somebody you can use it both defensively and then offensively if you want to flicker in an ult with some of those heroes that have big AoEs, or like Dio-chan. I feel like that's a pretty good option on them. What do you think?
I can't imagine anyone that wouldn't be good with Flickr.
Flickr's probably the best one in the game.
It's the skill that can dodge things and take you over walls, escape, engage, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so that is a roundup, a breakdown of the talents. And if you are to ask us for our top 3 talents, I'd probably say Flickr, Purify, and Daze. What do you think? What's your top 3 talents?
It all depends on playing and who you're playing, I suppose. You can't say so Butterfly, it's probably not. Butterfly is obviously better with Execute or Punish, whereas some tanks would be better with like Disrupt, Daze, and Flicker. So it all depends on who you're playing, to be honest.
So you're not going to give a top 3?
In general, I don't know, I'd put Disrupt over Daze. Disrupt if you've got any decent, like 2-man or plus.
So
probably one of the better ones.
Disrupt.
5 seconds you can kill people easily.
Next, Purify and Flicker?
Purify, Flicker.
Okay. So Daze, Disrupt, Purify, Flicker. Not too bad. And then Punish is obviously situational, and Roar and Heal are also situational. So, alright guys, well that is a wrap up for the talents in Strike of Kings. I hope that gave you guys a better idea of what they do and how they can be used. But thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with your friends. Comment below, let us know what you guys think your favorite talents are and what your top 3 is. But thanks for watching, guys, and as always, until next time,